Hello, YouTube fans. This is Spirit Ghost Man. Welcome back to the Five Nights at Freddy's fan fiction list. And I will be recording this message because there was a mistake on the last one. I recorded the wrong message. Clearly, that was from other Five Nights at Freddy's game dialogue. I don't know what it was. Anyway, the point is, here's the correct one right now. For 1 minute and 10 seconds. Give or take.
Oh, hey, wow, day 4. I knew you could do it. Hey, listen, I may not be around to send you a message tomorrow. It's been a bad night here for me. I'm kind of glad that I recorded my messages for you when I did. Hey, do me a favor. Maybe sometime you could check inside those suits in the back room. I'm going to try to hold out until someone checks. Maybe it won't be so bad. Yeah, I always wondered what was in all those empty heads back there. You know. Oh
no. Alright, warning people with headphone volumes, or if they're using headphones, or if their computer or whatever device volume's too loud, please turn it down when you hear that scare sound. Anywho, now we listen to the story. I'm sorry, I read the story. Let me put it that way. Sorry. Colin's Nights at Freddy's, Chapter 5, Night 5 and Leaving. After my nap, I gave my family and skeleton dog a group hug, then I left for the pizzeria. When I got there, Ben Tennyson was on stage, introducing the animatronics. For one last show. Then Ben said, "Come on up." "Here, Colin Spencer." I walked up on the stage and said, "Thank you for having me here, and as you all know, the pizzeria will be shut down for a while." All kids in the crowd gasped. I said, but the good news is that after my shift for tonight, I will be taking the animatronics home with me for free, and of course repairing them as well. After my speech, the animatronics came online and played their last song. After the show, all the kids left the pizzeria, and I went to the office to work. 12 a.m. Phone rings, and... I'm sorry, not phone guy, my mistake. And Golden Freddy talks and scares me just for the fun of it. Let's get on with it. Okay, night 5, which won't be long. 42 seconds. Warning, people with headphones, please turn down. Let it go to voicemail. And okay, let's, just for the fun of it. I said, "Very funny, Golden Freddy, you got me." 1 a.m. All the animatronics came into the office, except for Freddy Fazbear. 2 a.m. I told everyone that the good news and the bad news. Foxy said, Aye, what's be the bad news, matey? I said, the bad news is the pizzeria will be shut down. Chica said, and the good news? I said, the good news is I will be taking you home tomorrow morning. 2 a.m. The animatronics celebrated by partying and playing games. 3 a.m. Circus Baby and Balloon Boy came into the room and joined the party. 4 a.m. Everyone sat down to watch Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales for about half of the movie. 5 a.m. I headed over to my desk to check the cameras and saw Freddie walking towards the office. Then the power goes out. My ghost sense goes off. And Freddie's jingle starts playing. Okay, where's YouTube? Sorry about this, guys.
Results for Freddy Fazbear jingle.
Yeah. Gonna play it. While the jingle was playing, Freddie said, "Why are you not following the rules?" After the jingle ended, anyway, after the jingle ended, my Omnitrix changed into the horror tricks and said, "Uncatalogued DNA detected." Then the horror tricks symbol turned from swamp green to yellow, then came out of it and came out of it a yellow beam and scanned Freddie. And it scanned Freddie. After the scan was complete, it said, "Unknown DNA sample required. Scan complete." 6 a.m. Freddie tries to get me. But he froze when the bell went off. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding, yay. Then the lights came back on, and Freddie is in a lunging pose about 10 inches from my face. After a little moment of awkwardness, or awkward silence, this way, I dialed up Forelimbs, my Tetraman alien, on my Omnitrix, and carried all the animatronics at once outside to the driveway. Then I dialed up Cyberbot, and transformed into my 18-wheeler truck mode, with a trailer included. The animatronics walked into the trailer. Then I drove to the house. When I got there, the animatronics walked out of the trailer and into the garage. I transformed back to my robot mode, and my Omnitrix timed out. Then I went to the elevator. Pulled a lever, and an elevator appeared. Then the elevator brought us down to my lab. After we entered my lab, I asked, "Who wants to go first?" Both Chica and Circus Baby raised their hands, so I picked Circus Baby first. I turned Circus Baby off and used my tools to take her outer shell apart. Then Circus Baby's spirit went to explore for a minute. I cleaned off all of Circus Baby's parts and buried the body in the cemetery in our backyard. Now I know what you're thinking. Before you bought this house, was there a villain here who had buried his victims and yada yada yada? Well, yeah, sometimes that's the case. We get that all the time. Anyway, I put Circus Baby's body back together and fixed her belly hand. Then I deleted her old programming and added new features and programs. Circus Baby's spirit goes back to her body, and she came back online. Then I turned off both Freddies and took them apart. Then both spirits roamed around a bit. I cleaned off all of both Freddy's parts, golden and regular, and buried the bodies in the same place, yada yada yada, and then put both Freddys back together. I erased their old programs and commands and put in new ones. Then the two Freddys came back online. With their spirits in them, of course. Then I turned off Mangle. I took it apart and buried the body, yada yada yada, in the cemetery, yada yada. I gave Mangle a new body by upgrading him or her, whatever, by using my Galvanic Megamorph Alien update from my Omnitrix. I put Mangle back together, gave it new commands and programs. I also deleted its old commands and programs as well. Then I turned off Chica and Then I turned off Chica and Bonnie and took them apart. I cleaned both Chica and Bonnie's parts and buried the bodies, you know the rest. I put both Bonnie and Chica back together and replaced their commands and programs and added new ones. I also cleaned their parts. Forgot to mention that, I think. I then took them apart and buried the bodies and okay. I then turned off turned off Balloon Boy and Foxy and took them apart. I buried the bodies and cleaned both Balloon Boy's and Foxy's parts. I put Balloon Boy and Foxy back together and did the same old delete code method as the other animatronics, and put in new commands and programs. After all the animatronics were fixed, cleaned, and bleached, I guess, and of course reprogrammed as well, I walked over to the puppet. I asked, "How do you want to do this?" The puppet said, "I want you to overshadow me and remove my evil half." I asked, "Are you sure about this? I've never overshadowed a puppet before." The puppet said, "It's okay. I'll be fine." I transformed into my ghost form. And went inside the puppet. And in less than 2 seconds, I took out the evil from inside the puppet and trapped it in my thermos. Later, I released that evil into the ghost zone. After all the finishing touches on the animatronics. I asked everybody, including Jack Skellingdog and the kids, to come to my lab for a minute. Everyone, including Adagio Dazzle, came into the lab, and were surprised to see the new and improved animatronics. I showed everyone Circus Baby's new feature. Not only can she serve ice cream any flavor you want, chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, etc., she can also shake hands and do clown dances or circusy things. Anyway, new programs for Foxy. Foxy not only can speak pirate, he can also speak British. Observe, Foxy says, "Oi, matey, and walk the plank, you bloody wanker." I mean, howdy, kids. I said, better. Now Bonnie's programs. Bonnie, he can, well, there wasn't much to do with him, just, forget it. Bonnie, say hi. Bonnie says, "Sup," with his animatronic voice. I said, now Chica, she's got a new feature, with her little cupcake, too. Forgot to mention that earlier. Anyway, she can not only speak standard English. "Hello, can I have some pizza?" Chica says. She can also speak chicken. Observe, Chica, demonstrate. Chica demonstrated as she was told. And now Mangle. See anything different about her? Sally noticed this. Ooh, Mangle's got a new body. Awesome. I said also, Mangle is a yoga instructor now. And then I looked over at Mangle. "Mangle, what are you doing?" I said. Mangle said, "I'm doing push-ups. You know, get the body pumping." I said, okay. And both Freddy Fazbears, according to their original programming and a few modifications, I made them karaoke buddies. "Thank you," says regular Freddy. "You're welcome, brother," says Golden Freddy. Now let's see. And Balloon Boy, not only can he make balloons, he can also make up jokes. What is it? Oh yeah. Bonnie can do that too. Bonnie, tell us a bunny joke about yourself. Bonnie thought about it for a moment. The bunny, by the way. He said, what music do bunny rabbits like me like?" Adagio was confused. "I don't know. What?" Bonnie said, "Hip-hop." Foxy did the drums. Badoo. Everyone laughed except for Adagio. "I don't think that's funny." Foxy agreed. Neither did I, matey." And now Balloon Boy. Here's his features. Not only can he do balloons, he can also do pranks, which is kind of similar to his old programming, but whatever. Balloon Boy comes in. Oh, and I also fixed his voice to sound like an actual kid, not that echoey what he used to be. Demonstrate. "Howdy do." Oh, he can also do country voices. "Howdy do, partner. The name's Balloon Boy. Nice to meet you." Sally really liked Balloon Boy so much that she ended up hugging her. Anyway, that is all. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time. This is Spirit Ghost Man hunting out. Beware.